We're out here under what I would call less than ideal conditions. Of course, you know, the night before we get here, weather in the mid-30s in Florida. I mean, that's, you know, that's cold. It's really, really cold. It's not cold for me in New Jersey, but it's cold for Florida. So we're dealing with a little post-frontal conditions. And then the other thing we're dealing with are the other elements. We've got a lot of wave and wind today. We've got fog. We've got all these conditions. We've got a tide that's not great. But we're still catching some, you know, we're still catching some fish, and we're still hunting Mr. Biggs. Not a big one. Not a big
bad one. It's not a giant, but it's not a bad one.
I caught one on a plug though. Rapala.
Golly.
Tell you, these things, when you finally get one to bite, they got it eaten up, man. Ah, yeah, look at that. I mean, these hooks got them. Magnum size jerkbait. Big one!
Hold on him, hold on him!
Big one, oh God, big one! I'm not kidding you, it's a big one. It's a big one. God, Ross. What is going on here? What is he doing?
Oh, I see you.
This is a giant. This is a giant, this is a giant. I think it's a big one. Oh my God! Get that thing! Ah! Ah! Get that thing! Get that thing, Clyde! Clyde, get that thing!
I got him!
Ah! 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 Yes! Ah! Ah! Look at that thing! Dude, look at that! Man, I'll tell you, listen to me. Dude, I've caught all kinds of fish. But shallow water grouper, Clay, this is unique, man.
It is.
I can't even put into words how fun this is, whether you're catching them on bait or you're catching them on plugs, but this is the way to do it. Big Rapala saltwater plug. Dude, the rod's almost ripped out of your hands. I'm weak, look at my muscles. I can barely reel these things in. For all you largemouth freshwater bass heads watching this right now, look up my man Clay, Plantation, Crystal River. Please come down and do this. If you want to get your arm ripped off, you want a fish that fights better than any bass in freshwater, well, you got to do this, man. I said, I've been fishing a long time. It's not like I just started fishing, and the strike is really what's standing out in my mind. You know, I've had fish spool more lines on the run or whatever, but the initial bite is so unbelievable. And you're fishing these big plugs. Look at that, big Rapala jerkbait, saltwater jerkbait, and you're steady winding it. When those fish hit, it actually feels like you're running into a brick wall. It's almost like, you know, the fish hits it and goes the other way. And man, it stops your rod, it stops your heart. I'm hot. I'm hot all of a sudden. Getting a heat stroke. Got a hot rash going on.
Hey, we're gonna get a show, I think.
I'm freaking addicted. I'm addicted to this now. I don't want to stop.
You should have been here for a good day.
I don't want to stop, man. Ah, I can't move him! I can't move him! I can't move him! Ah,
Hold on him. Hold on him.
Ah, hurt my knee! Hurt my knee. I think it's another big one. It is. Oh my God, it's another big one. Oh God. I can't move. I can't move. Oh my God! I can't. Ah! It's another big one. Not as big, but it's a good one. Adam hooked funny.
Almost bigger.
Oh, let me catch my breath. Look at that. Another giant on the plug. Another big one on the Rapala plug. That one hit so close to the boat, I swear to you, it brought me to my knees. You want to talk about hand-to-hand combat fishing? Like, dude, this is the deal, dude.
It is, isn't it?
I'm hooked. You need another guy down here? You need a first mate?
I might need one.
I'm looking for a new job. That is way better than bass fishing in fresh water. I don't care. I'm just going to say it right now. Oh my gosh. Yes. Clay, you both flipped them. He both flipped them. Oh my God.
We'll call that a double.
Man, I tell you, we're out here, they're starting to turn on, we're catching a lot of fish, and we're releasing most of these fish. We're letting these grouper go back for somebody else to catch another day. But you know, we're in the salt water, and it's totally legal, and we're gonna keep a few. And tonight, we're gonna go back to the plantation, we're gonna stay at the restaurant there, they're gonna cook us up some grouper. Releasing them is awesome, and I'm gonna put this one back. But there's something special about keeping a few and eating them that same night. It's really how fishing started, so man, I'm gonna let this thing go though. Hey! Sorry, it's popped out of my hands. I try to do that like beautiful release. We're catching mainly on 2 different rigs today. You know, the real aggressive ones, we're getting to hit this, dude, giant Rapala plug. What size is this thing?
That is a Rapala F-Mag 18. So it's
F-Mag 18.
180 millimeters long.
Yeah. Now I want you to show something that's real important, and you tie a loop knot on almost everything you do.
I do.
Why do you do that?
It really increases the action. We call that a figure 8 knot. There's a couple different names for it. There's a lot of good loop knots out there.
Yep.
Rapala knot, you know, is a great way to do it. But anything that has a loop in it, I don't like a real long one. It's all you need right there.
Yep.
But
A little more action.
It gives it a lot. Yeah, oh yeah, it really helps.
So aggressive fish are biting this thing, but it's great to have bait. And when it's tough and things slow down, dude, we're catching a ton on bait.
Yep.
Talk a little bit about the setup you've got.
So we're taking a live pinfish, and all we do is we're using a 7/0 hook, and you know, you hook him through the mouth, just like so. And then a lot of times, you know, you put like a 1 ounce weight or a 2 ounce weight ahead of it, and to help get them down to the bottom. You know, these fish are on the bottom, they feed down on the bottom.
Yeah.
And that's really a big part of what we're doing. The pinfish has been a staple of the grouper fishery since it started, probably 50 years. And that's a big part of it. The plugs is, of course, the most fun way to do it, hands down.
This has been the 1-2 punch today. Plugging for aggressive fish, bait for unaggressive fish. Dude, it's, for a tough day, we've caught a lot of fish.
We have, we've done
it's
well.
Crazy. Oh, come on. Ah! Ah! It's good, it's a little one. I land that one. Yeah. Ike travel rod! Look at that! The smallest one of the bunch. That'd be heavy line on the rod though, huh? They're fun now on this light rod, man. Biggest fish I found. I'm going big. I'm going big. I'm going big. I'm sick of catching them little ones. That's a little better one. However better. Yeah, a little better. Yeah, that was a little better. Wow. Quick get in there. See if you get them riled up. Just gotta roust them up a little bit. Clay's got one, so I'm trying to get in there quick. See if we can get another strike.
It's a grouper. Wow.
Is that a grouper?
That is a grouper. That is a targeted species.
Pretty. Didn't take long, did it?
What's really good is when like a 12-foot bull shark comes up and eats him.
That happen a lot or no?
Yeah.
Does it really?
I had it happen 4 times in one day in October this year. Oh, get him.
Bass tackle. Bass tackle.
Look at that guy.
I'm in a bass tournament. Get him in this boat. Even bass lures catch these things. Berkeley, hollow belly. Get chewed up. Get that. Berkeley. Ah, God! He crunched it. I don't think there's a bait on there anymore.
No, he slid it down.
That's a better one. Oh my God. That's a big one.
That's a quality fish. Like I said, that was the one you had on the swim bait.
That's a beast. Oh, good.
That's a better fish.
That's a better fish.
He doesn't even know he's hooked yet, really. But I set your drag for you.
You did? Oh God.
You got 40 fluoro, so you're good. You're in good shape. Hey, that's a keeper.
Oh, swim bait.
Oh, swim bait.
Oh, old Gerber pliers.
I think the bigger ones are coming out now. I think this fog got thicker and now they can't see the plugs as well. That's why we're getting them on the swim bait and on the pinfish. It's a big one.
Is it big?
It's a big one.
Oh my God.
Trust me. I'm a doctor.
Oh my God, it feels big. No!
He did it.
No!
All right, hold on. Ease up.
God, no. I wasn't pulling on him hard enough?
You gave with him.
That's not the way I want to end the day.
Let me see this. You never give with the fish.
Yeah. Dude, you know what? But it's my instinct because I feel like the line's going to pop. You know what I mean?
70's the lightest tackle here. He's under it. Oh, there's ledges. It's all hollow underneath.
Go
to the front, go to the front, go to the front. Take it.
I'm not letting him get in the rock the second time. I'm worried the leader's damaged now, though.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. Oh, man. Oh, man. Ah! Get him! Ah! Dude, how long was he caught in that rock?
A little while. He almost got you.
Listen, you heard me say before, never give up. I just about gave up. I went back and grabbed another rod. But this fish got me caught in those rocks. And there's caverns and caves in those rocks.
Yeah, they're all
right?
hollow underneath. Yeah.
Dude, that thing got me caught. Clay just let it sit, let that fish decided to come back out, and we landed that fish. It's one of my biggest of the day.
That is the biggest of the day.
That might be the biggest of the day.
He's 14, 15 pounds.
Look at that thing. Absolute giant. Look at that thing, man. I tell you, if I had to compare this to largemouth fishing or smallmouth fishing, it's ×3. That's how good these fights are in this fish. Look at that thing. Look at the lips. Look at the teeth on that thing. And these things are great eating fish. They're great fighting fish. Dude, I'll tell you, Clay, you got a great fishery down here, dude. I'm so impressed.
It's a lot of fun, isn't it?
I'm so impressed with Crystal River, this part of Florida, this shallow water gag grouper. Look at that, artificials, live bait, it don't matter. However you want to catch them. Do a lot of catch and release fishing. We caught a lot of fish today, but we kept some. Clay is going to clean them right now. I'm going to come over and watch him fillet these things up. And later tonight, we're going to the restaurant right here at the plantation. And guess where these grouper are going? In my belly! Yeah.
And redfish would do like a fisherman.
I've filmed shows all over the place. Plantation on Crystal River is a pretty special place.
Thank you.
Tell me a little bit about it.
It is. It's been around for about 60 years. Somebody asked me once at a trade show, well, what's it like up there? And I said, we were in Tampa at the time. I said, you ever wonder what Tampa looked like 100 years ago?
Yeah.
You can live it today, right here in Crystal River. I mean, so it's kind of nice to see that original Florida.
We've got a great restaurant here on the premise.
West 82 Bar and Grill.
Yes, we caught some grouper today. We're going to get to go back and watch the chef cook it, and then we're going to get to eat it. That's the best part.
That's a great part.
Look at this. Wow. And there it goes. Let me tell you, there is nothing like this in the world. To go out and catch your own fish, to bring them back, cook them the same night. This is really special.
Oh yeah, dude, like a ghost. I'll bring my 3 boats in.